guys, this is Renee Rockwood, also known as Nani Knits. I have had a lot of people kind of asking questions about how to knit on 2 circular knitting needles because of the 12 at a time sock project. It seems that a lot of people want to try to do it more similarly to Magic Loop, and then they end up having all of their needles squashed on, or all of their stitches squashed onto one needle, and then they have a free needle and get confused as to how that happened. So I will walk you through how to do that. I don't have 12 at a time socks on at the moment. This is one of my new designs that I'm working on. If you like it and you would like to know when it's going to be released, just follow me on Instagram at Nani Knits. And usually I put out, advance warning of when I'm going to drop a pattern. So, but that's not really what we're here for. So let's go ahead and talk about how to knit onto circular needles. Right now I have these ones on 2, so I think this one's a 32 inch and this one's a 24 inch. This is not the way that I would normally knit my socks unless I had them on 12 at a time, because there's not enough space on one 60 inch circular needle to do Magic Loop for 12 at a time socks. So I just put these onto two circulars just so that I could show you guys how to do this. It's really pretty neat, and it took me a minute to figure out as well. I kept making the same mistake where I ended up on Magic Loop somehow and then didn't have enough space to actually be able to knit the rest of the stitches. So without further ado, this is how to knit onto circular needles. So basically what you'll see here is you have all of your instep stitches on one needle and then all of your heel stitches on the other. So what I do is I just completely ignore my heel needle if I'm working on my instep, and ignore my instep needle if I'm working on my heel. So once you get to this point, basically, just ignore that. You don't necessarily have to do it this way. This is just to show you guys and to make kind of a cleaner picture of it. I just let mine dangle. And then so you're going to then bring all of your stitches onto the needle as if you're ready to knit. And then normally at this point, this would be where you would naturally kind of want to grab this needle out and bring it around in the way of Magic Loop. But instead, we're going to take the end of our instep needle and we're going to bring it around, and that will form basically a circle around. And we're going to start knitting with this guy. So when you have 12 socks on, your socks are basically gonna, all be kind of hanging around here, and it'll look a little bit tangled because it'll just kind of be scary until you kind of understand exactly how it works. It won't be a line, it'll be a circle like such. But once you get the swing of it and you learn not to automatically try to grab for that Magic Loop needle, it becomes pretty easy. So just knitting across all of the instep stitches here. You can see once I get here, basically I'm just moving each sock along in my circle. I'm really excited that so many people are trying this 12 at a time project. It's really neat, and I think it seems like everybody's having a really good time with it. So I'm loving seeing all of the pictures and having all of the conversation, all of the questions about it. So if you're not a member yet on our Facebook group, there is a Facebook group called 12 at a Time Cal, K-A-L, knit along. And it doesn't matter whether you're actually doing 12 or you're doing, you're learning how to do 2 at a time. It's just a super supportive group for anybody who's learning multiples or just wants to gawk at all of the beautiful projects that are being made. We have a number of people that are doing the 12 at a time that are really quite excellent. So I'm really excited about it. So once you make it through your instep stitches, you have this needle, you're just gonna pull it through here. And so now you have these guys that you can tuck in and then flip it around, and you're just gonna work the same on the other side. So now you just work with a different needle on your heel stitches. So that is how you knit with 2 circular needles. If you guys have any other questions or want me to do any other demonstrations, please let me know. I'm going to try to post this up as soon as possible. So thank you guys again so much for all of your support and all of your questions. Keep them coming. I love working with you guys. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.